What's up, besties? It's your girl Deanna Lachey, and welcome back to my channel. What's up, besties? So as you gotta read by the title, forget the title. I know y'all probably like, girl, where have you been? Like, it's been weeks. And besties, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I am so sorry, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. We finna get into everything. We finna get to everything. But before we get into everything, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can notify every time I post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey bestie, hey, let's get into this video. Alright, so besties, as you guys read by the title, I'm basically gonna be explaining why I've been gone, why I haven't really been posting that much, why I've been like kind of went MIA on YouTube Shorts, TikTok. You know, I'm finna explain all of that. And also by the title, y'all seen that your girl got a new car. So that's part of it. And at the end of this, I'm going to give y'all a whole, like, car tour or whatever. So, yeah, besties, let's get right into it. So, honestly, besties, on a serious note, I basically just stepped away just to get myself together because I was feeling like I wasn't doing my best. I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't doing my best. I was just, you know, after Vlogmas, like, I felt very proud of myself for doing Vlogmas. And I was like, okay, I finally did. I completed a Vlogmas for the very first time. I tried a couple of, like, I've been thinking about trying to do, like, Vlogmas, but I never, like, executed. I never had enough, like, faith in myself to be like, you know what, you can do Vlogmas. So last year, I actually was like, you know what, you can do it. And a week before Vlogmas, I decided to do Vlogmas. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of Vlogmas. But after Vlogmas, I took a break like I said I was. I took like, my goal was to only take like a week break. I took a little longer than that, but I ended up posting more videos after that. But with my last video that I posted, like my last two videos, like my last video, it was okay. Like it was previous content that I had recorded earlier in January, and then I just never got around to posting it, so I just decided to edit and post it. And then another video was just a video that I took from off TikTok and then just put it on my YouTube channel as a video because, like I said, I wasn't motivated. I wasn't feeling my best self. And the reason behind it is, like, I feel like I've been working so, like, I've been working so hard, and, like, I haven't really been seeing an outcome that I want to see. Like, I didn't have a car. My car kept breaking down after putting thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into it. It kept breaking down. And it felt like I was just working, honestly, just to pay bills. Every check I had went to bills. I was pulling early, because I don't know if y'all's jobs got this where y'all can pull out y'all check early, but I was pulling money out of my check early just to make ends meet. And I don't understand why I was doing it because, like, my checks are sufficient enough to pay, but it's felt like I was just so behind. And not even just behind because I never feel behind on, like, my rent, water, or nothing like that. But it's just, like, me helping so many people kind of, like, I don't know. It kind of just, it put me further than what I wanted. Like, my bills are usually being, like, $75 or $25 for water. And then, of course, my rent. And then my gas is like $25, but I really don't worry about gas, honestly. I just paid it all in a lump sum. So, but it went up to, like, now my water and all that stuff is like $75, which is not a big difference. But once you work a certain amount and have your bills already set in your head, that's what I work for. Like, I work for my bills to be a certain amount because I'm used to it just being just me. So it went from my electric bill being from $75 to $125, $150, $175, and close to $200. So it was like, yeah, like, I'm making the money, but it's like the money that I was, like, I don't know if it makes sense, but it's just like, with me helping someone, and I promise to God, I don't mind. I'm glad that I'm in a position to help, because I promise you, people has been in a position to help me and put me in the position that I am today. So I don't mind giving out what I have. Like, I absolutely, positively do not mind. But it's just like, I feel like I was just, I don't know, it just put me in a dark place because I'm like, I'm working so hard. I'm pulling money out of my checks. I'm helping the people around me. And it's like, I wasn't seeing the success from that. So I basically just stepped away to just really get my life together and just really come up with a game plan. And I genuinely miss YouTube. Like, in the midst of all that, like, before I even took a break, I ended up starting a new TikTok to become, like, a wig influencer. And it's like, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. But I genuinely just want to do it because I want to learn how to do wigs and all that stuff. So I was posting on there for a little bit, but then I was trying to get wigs, like buy wigs and do stuff like that, like different wigs and stuff. And that was another part of like pulling money out of my checks, and like extra money that was that I set aside for wigs went to bills instead of like what I initially wanted it to go in for. Then it was like I was spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars just on Ubers back and forth to work, back and forth to work, back and forth to work, because Ubers aren't cheap. Like, I work overnight, so you might get a cheap one in the morning or you might get a cheap one at night, but you're not getting both. And don't let it be raining, don't let it be snowing, don't let it be cloudy. That's spiking the prices up to $95, $75, $65 just to get one way. So I spent so much money into, you know, getting back and forth to work. So that's where a lot of the pulling out of the daily pays and all that stuff came from. So honestly, I just been trying to stay focused. I just been trying to stay grounded, and I just been trying to, you know, just push. So like I was saying, I started that TikTok. So yes, after I started that TikTok, I bought myself a couple of wigs off Shein, a wig off Amazon, and that was going pretty good, like, you know. And then I just had a whole like downhill, and I don't know if I was like, I don't know, because I know it happens a lot, but I've never been depressed before, so I don't really know what it feels like. I see like the depression I see like on TV or the people around me is just like, okay, well, they cry, they like, you know, they feel sad, they, you know, do other things, but I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was just like, okay, I was just unmotivated. And it wasn't like I didn't want to get out of bed. It wasn't that. It wasn't like I didn't want to do anything, or like I had the urge to want to do it, but I just felt so unmotivated, and I just felt like, okay, I'll just sit down and watch TV for the day, or I'll do that tomorrow. I just kept pushing stuff off. And that's not like me, because I'm the type of person, like, if I want something done, I'm going to get it done right then and there. So I don't know, I just felt really unmotivated, really just felt like staying in the bed, really didn't feel like doing nothing. I just want to cuddle up a mocha, and yeah. So I had a lot of encouraging words around me, like, oh, you gonna get it, you got this, you gonna get a new car. But the stuff is easier said than done, because yes, the encouraging words, it most definitely helped, it most definitely boosted my spirits in the moment, but it was just like, okay, when? Like, I'm doing all this work, but when? Like, when is it gonna come? So over the last 2 weeks, I just worked so hard. I grinded so hard. I picked up so many shifts, and my intent wasn't to get a car. Like, it wasn't for that. My intent was just to pay up some bills and do what I wanted to do. Still back and forth Ubers, and after spending hundreds of dollars on Ubers and, you know, all that stuff, I was just like, let me just go to the dealership and just see. Like, I genuinely just went to the dealership just to see what I could get approved for, because I didn't know if my credit was super good. I didn't, you know, but my credit actually, and I have a lot of people to thank in my corner for this, but my credit is, you know, it's okay. It's like, it's fair. It's fair. Whatever you saying on the thing, fair. It's fair. And I that was my goal for one of these years, is just to get my credit up and just boost my credit, and it has boosted so much within the last couple of months, and that really helped me. So I just went to go see what I got approved for. I got approved for a couple of cars, actually. I got approved for a couple of finances people. So yeah, so I went on February 13th. Drove around. I got approved for a lot of cars, but I only drove this car. Like, the car that I got, the car that I'm sitting in, I only drove this car. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I drove a couple of cars. It was like, oh, it's the salesperson was like, oh, your credit is, like, you know, pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can get you approved for $0 down. So as I'm in the midst of driving a car and all this stuff, I didn't get approved for $0 down, which I wasn't really. I didn't put my hopes up high for that, because I just knew it was kind of unrealistic. And I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. My credit score isn't bad. My credit score is a 676. Well, now it's a 673 because I got this car. Because they do, like, once you like go to dealerships, they do a hard credit inquiry, and it makes your credit go down. But my credit wasn't bad, but I wasn't really like expecting, like, okay, $0 down, yes, I can do that. So I end up like doing all that, and she was like, yes, you got to prove for, you got to prove through this and that and that, da da da, blah blah blah, the paperwork stuff behind it. So I was like, okay, I didn't have any money when I went, so I was like, okay, I'll just come back a different time and just see, and you know, boom. So then the next day, like, I slept and something was just like, that's your car, like, that's your car, like, that's that, and this car was calling to me. I'm like, that's your car. And I had people in my corner like, yes, you gonna get that car, you finna be back rolling, you finna be, in a week. And I only told one person about the situation. So when I told him about it, he was just like, you got this, you gonna get it, you know, you gonna be back rolling real soon. I didn't tell my mama, I didn't tell my sister, I didn't tell my aunts, I didn't tell my friends, I didn't tell nobody, because I didn't want, not saying that they bad energy or like they what do people say, they be putting their perspective on you. Hold on, y'all, let me turn on my stuff. I'm in my car. Get it? I'm trying to let it defrost so I can get ready and go. But let me know if y'all can hear me. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't want them to project what they were feeling onto me unknowingly, and just, you know, block my chance. So I just really just kept it to myself. Like, I didn't tell nobody. So then the next day I ended up going to the dealership by myself and just seeing what I could do. But in the midst of me going to the dealership, they was like, the day when I went on the 13th, she was like, try to get some insurance, try to find some insurance, and then I work on the rest on the back end. So okay, so I'm finding around, I'm hunting for the cheapest insurance, because insurance, insurance is no joke. Like, insurance is straight high, like, and it's crazy. So I'm calling around for the cheapest insurance all day, like the rest of that duration of the day and all the next day. And I finally found something that was a little out of my budget, but I found it. I got approved for it. So I ended up having to put $526 down, and I for my insurance. I ended up paying $526 for my insurance, and then I had put aside $1,000 because that's what I wanted to put down on my car. I wanted to put down $1,000 on my car, so I had set aside $1,000, and then I had paid $526. But I was $80 short, y'all. $80 short, and I was like, I just need $80. I just need $80. I just need $80. I just need $80. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know where to get it from. But I ended up calling my friend. Well, I didn't even call her. I ended up texting her, and immediately she texted back like, yeah, I got you. Like, where you need me to send it? And that's why I love her. Like, dead ass. Like, she don't even know. I don't even know if she gonna watch this video, but she don't even know, like, just our friendship saved me from so much, like, heartache, so much heart pain, so much loneliness. And she probably don't even know that she's doing that for me, but that girl brought me out of a whole lot of spaces. And we became friends, like, almost a year ago. But the Deanna a year ago is not the Deanna today, and a part of that is because of her. Because, like, you know when you find good friends, you keep them close, most definitely. So, but yeah, and I'm sitting here being 100% transparent with y'all, so don't be in the comments trying to judge a girl or nothing, because is you judging me? Don't judge me, bestie. Ew. But yeah, I'm just really being just 100% transparent, and it's just like, I don't know. So, and I end up texting her, and she ended up sending it to me, and I end up being able to get my insurance. So as I'm getting my insurance, now I'm calling my Uber. I'm calling my Uber to go to the car lot, because I'm still not 100% sure if I can even get this car with $1,000 down. I'm not even for sure. So I'm just putting everything. I'm just putting everything in God's hands. Literally, just putting everything in His hands. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move when you say move. I'm gonna walk when you say walk. I'm gonna stop when you say stop. So that's what I did. I proceeded to go to the dealership. So then, boom, I get to the dealership. And mind you, I had an appointment to be at the dealership at 11 o'clock. I didn't get to the dealership until 1:15 because I was finding insurance. So my sales rep, her name was April. She worked with me like through and through. So I ended up getting approved to put $1,000 down on my car, and I was so happy. But I still didn't feel it, because I'm not the type of person that get overexcited, like, or get my hopes up high for something, because I don't want to have my feelings on my stuff, let down. I don't want to be let down. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then she was like, okay, well, just send me your ID card from the insurance. But as I was getting my insurance, the internet at the insurance place went down, so I wasn't able to get my ID card. I still don't have my ID card, and I got my car 2 days ago. I still haven't got my ID card, because the internet is still down. Like they said, they in the midst of sending it to me. So you can't pull off the lot without having an ID card for insurance to show them. So I'm just like, okay, I'm glad I didn't get my hopes up high, because it's not gonna work out in my favor. It's not gonna work out in my favor. And then I'm on the phone with Geico. I'm on the phone with them, calling and 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 calling. And it was like, we see that you got an insurance. Your car is insured. Da da da. I know you're at the dealership now, but if they can take my word for it that you got insurance, that it's insured, that you cross all your I's and dotted all your T's, then you good. So the sales rep, she was like, oh, we don't really do that, but let me go ask the manager. So she ended up going to get the manager. They talked, they did what they had to do, and thank God they was like, yeah, we can do that. We can go ahead, we can do that. We usually don't do this, but whenever you get the ID card, send it to us. I'm like, okay. Boom. So I was like, okay. So then now it comes a time where I gotta sign all the paperwork and all that stuff. And then me personally, because I'm so used to getting used cars, like I'm used to a car note being $200, $250. So that's what I wanted my car note to be. All honesty, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen like that. And I know I was just complaining earlier, like, well, not even complaining, but just saying earlier, like, how I didn't have enough for bills. But I just know with God that I'm going to make a way every single month. I'm going to have a way every single month, because he told me to get this car. He wouldn't put me in a position to do something and not carry me through. And I'm going to do my part. I'm going to walk the walk, talk the talk, do the do, and all that. But yeah, so my car note ended up being a little bit higher than I was anticipating, but I feel like I can still do it. Like, I know for a fact I can do it. I pick up an extra shift every week, and I'll be good. I only work three days out the week anyway, so if I just pick up an extra shift, work 4 days a week, car note covered. So yeah, y'all. So I know I just did a whole lot of blabbering and talking, and if y'all made it this far, thank y'all so much for listening to my story. But besties, as y'all see, I'm sitting in my car and I'm so excited. It's super duper cute, but it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little dirty, because it's like, we could detail it for you, da da da. And they cleaned it out, but they didn't really detail. So we about to get ready and go to the car wash and clean out the car. And after I clean it out, I'm gonna give y'all a whole tour of everything. But I thank y'all so much for the ones who did stick beside me, for the ones who did listen, listen and watch and comment on the little videos that I did post. I thank y'all so much for being there for me. And y'all don't even know what y'all do to my little spirit. And I'm so dedicated. I'm just like, I got this. This is most definitely my year with YouTube. With anything I set my mind to, it's gonna be my year. So besties, let's go ahead and go to the car wash. Let's go get our baby clean. And y'all, please help me come up with names in the comments, because I don't know what to call her. My last car was named Miracle. I had one that was named Blessed, and I had one that was named Royalty. So I don't know what to call her. So I need y'all to help your bestie out and give me some names in the comments, and we'll just see. And like I said, yeah, I'm just super happy. So I'm finna let the back finish defrosting. I'm gonna go to the car wash, and then we're gonna get our car wash. Even though it's pretty cold outside, I still might get the outside wash. If not, we most definitely gonna do the inside. And I'm just gonna give y'all a tour of everything. So besties, thank y'all for listening to my story, and let's go to the car wash. I love y'all. A few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What we want. My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary. Alright, Bessie, so that is the car. I hope you guys like it. I showed y'all the outside and I showed y'all the inside too. I didn't get the outside clean because as y'all see, it's snowing in the car because it started snowing last night and it stopped. So I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to snow no more. So once I get the outside clean, I'm gonna show y'all that officially. But do y'all like it? Make sure y'all put a rate 1 through 10 down in the comments. As y'all see, my nose is super red because it's cold out there for real. But besties, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it so much. Let me know what color y'all think I should do on the inside. I'm thinking pink. Y'all know my favorite color is pink, yellow, and white. But I'm thinking pink, and I was gonna do fur, like fur pink. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna opt for like rhinestones and diamonds and stuff first, and then switch over to the pink. But then it's it's winter time, so I should do pink fur, and then when the summertime come around, like opt out for the pink rhinestone. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think I should do in the comments down below. Let me know if I should do pink or yellow in the inside. I'm really leaning towards pink, but I want to hear y'all opinions. I want to know what y'all thinking, and let me know if y'all like the car, because I really love it. And y'all, I got 21 miles to empty in this car, and I genuinely do not know what kind of gas going here, because in my last car it took premium, and then all my other cars took regular. So I'm gonna have to look on Google real fast to see what kind of gas this car takes, because I forgot to ask them at the dealership yesterday. Actually, I might try to call them. Oh, it's 6. Matter of fact, they close at 6 o'clock. So, and it's 5:51 now. So I'm gonna try to call them and ask them what kind of gas would take, regular, premium, or the middle one. So besties, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for sticking out with me. Your girl is back and better. I feel so much better. I feel like I'm getting back to myself. So yeah. So besties, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can notify every time I post a video. And I love you so much, bestie. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.